hit start.
Start this show.
Video
Start it
start.
now.
Oh, wait a second. What happened to the music?
There's no music.
There's no music.
There's no music.
All right, here we go.
Fasten your seatbelts.
Now it's all.
It's all right. I can fix it. What I'll do is I'll just hit stop.
Thing across the globe right now.
Yeah. Well, if somebody's high, they're like, man, the audio's off.
Welcome to the
They're like, why does their intro music have people talking over it the whole time?
Oh, it's gonna be fun. We can stay up late,
Yeah.
swap some manly stories, and in the morning.
Every week, audience, every week.
It could be worse.
Parker.
That could be you.
Could be me.
Yeah.
Featuring the sultry sounds of Fred and also Alan on the board.
Let's go.
Let's go already.
Now, let's start the damn show.
Welcome, one and all, to the 180th edition of the Black Lincoln Collective Podcast.
Fasten your seatbelts.
What?
Yep, there we go.
Yeah.
The wheels have fallen.
Oh, yeah.
We're going again.
Oh,
Literally one sentence into it, Fred. One sentence into the podcast, and it's already
Yep.
fucked up. Perfect.
Wouldn't
We're
be us
proudly
if
broadcast-
it was good.
Sure. We're proudly broadcasting live from the Palatial EC studios, scattered all across the upstate of South Carolina. And you can catch us on YouTube, Insta, Facebook, Blue Sky, and all your favorite podcast platforms. And of course, at our very real website, americasfavoritepodcast.com. Now, the only guy that's allowed to charge tariffs to our Canadian listeners, it's Fred.
Yeah. Put a tariff on everything. I put a
That's right.
tariff in your
Put
butt.
tariff on this.
Step aside.
Yeah, so is that.
We're gonna have to
how
stop
much tariff?
Fred or Alan. We're gonna have to stop importing our sound effects from Canada.
Yes.
Yeah.
Too much.
more
It's Canadian farts, but they're the highest
No more-
quality fart.
Yes.
Canadian
Canadian farts are the highest quality.
It's true.
sound
because they're
so polite.
cold.
It's so polite.
Yep. Yes.
Right.
And as always, my guy over there on the board, Alan OTB.
Yeah.
Hey, Alan with the hat.
Got a hat today.
Oh, that's right. I am wearing a hat.
It's like the first time ever, I think.
Yeah.
Ever
I've
on the
never seen
show.
him in a hat.
I've never
Seen him in a
hat.
mask.
Yeah, I've seen him plenty of times in a mask. I've seen him in a pointy white one and
Yeah.
some other ones, but never in a hat.
Never in a
Nope.
hat.
No, well, welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Alan, we're so glad you're here with us. And we're so glad you're here with us, studio audience and audience
That's
across
right,
the
yeah.
globe.
Across the land.
Lots of listeners in South America right now, Fred. I don't know why.
Hey.
I don't know.
Pinches
Nope.
Guadalupe.
Portugal.
Oh,
Portuguese.
I don't even know.
Hola.
Like I said, Buenos
Yeah.
Aires.
If only we had some sort of tool to help us do that.
I know, exactly.
But someday, maybe we'll work on that. We'll get the team backstage to work
Yeah.
on that. But
Gorlax!
anyway, Fred, we're so Gorlax. You have 4 arms. Start typing. Make us a thing. So Fred, we're so glad, like I said, that everybody's here. It's the March marches on as it does. And Fred, we've decided that this week, in a rare change of events, a rare occurrence, I guess probably makes more sense. In a rare occurrence, we're gonna be what we set out to be when we started this a mere 179 episodes ago. Tonight, we're gonna probably actually talk about pop culture.
Oh,
So
Is
get
this-
ready for
is
that.
This episode 180, right? This is 180.
It's one number 180 on the button.
180. All
On
right.
the button.
Well,
So we're gonna do a 180,
Yeah.
and we're gonna go back to pop culture and away from us just randomly talking about bullshit. Al still has a sticker on his hat.
Look,
Okay.
that's
It's gonna be hard to go back
cool.
to pop culture now.
You're cool. You're cool. Like, that's what. Well, it used to be.
You used to,
cool.
you had
We
to
used to
have the tag out the top.
Nah, I
That's
never
what
did
was
the
cool,
tag.
too. No,
No, I
The
never did
50, the 5950s, the 5950s, you leave the
tag it and bag
leave
it.
the sticker on it.
Yeah, no, I know.
You bag it.
You a flat bill hat man or a curvy bill? This
I
is the
used to
pop
like a
culture.
flat bill.
Well,
I
yeah,
used to wear a
'cause-
flat bill. I don't
No,
wear.
I-
I don't wear
I
flat.
always did the curve like in baseball.
Well, but understand,
Yeah.
Alan, the flat bill is for a hat that you wear as an accessory. You
Right.
see, a
Yeah.
hat that you wear as a hat to do things is a curvy bill.
Right. Right.
Because like you don't wear a flat bill hat is like not very effective at doing
See,
what a
like-
hat's supposed to do.
A flat bill hat would be like the same as a top hat
Right.
back in the day. You know,
Yeah,
was
it looks
very
cool as shit.
Debonair. It was cool. You know what I'm saying?
It just you
But
can't-
like a curved bill hat is just like a paperboy hat. You know what I mean? Like,
guy
oh,
who-
that's one of them paperboy hats.
Man,
Sir,
Man,
here's your
yeah.
pence, huh?
Read all
Don't forget
about
to throw your 2 pence in the jar at the
it.
end
Yeah.
of the week. So anyway, but yeah, no, it's hat business. It's,
Yeah.
it's all the
Hat
right.
talk.
It's on top of mind. Get it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I do
Actually,
now.
that's the business that's not going to go out of business is the hat business.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right. As long as they're
Yeah.
heads, there's going to be bald
And-
guys who are going to be wearing hats.
Bald, I was about to say, bald guys wearing hats. That's it.
I wish more than anything, Fred, that we'd have gotten in on the trend of the visors with like the cool spiky hair behind them that the bald
Yeah.
dudes did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The guy for Eddie hats.
Yeah, dude, we could have made.
Yeah, they
we
had
got
the
it on the
ones that
ground
were
floor.
plastic. They had the plastic on it,
Yeah,
and it was worse because the plastic would warm up. Man, it just burned the fuck out of your head.
Yeah, you get hot. It'd be sweating up under there.
yeah, but you gotta love the like all the like. That was the ultimate joke gag gift for like every dad over 60.
Yeah.
Was
yeah.
like, who's bald? Was like, I'm gonna get one of those visors that's got spiky hair in it, so I look cool.
I mean, they did though. I mean, like you really couldn't tell.
it worked. Yeah,
Yeah, some guys you'd be like, yo, that dude's got crazy hair. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Then they take it off, and you're like, oh, he's just elderly.
Ah, surprise!
You're like, oh, he's just 123.
Fucking got me.
He looked like he was 31 with a hat
Yeah.
on.
That look
Bebopping
kinda like he was
around.
going down to Flavor Town.
But it does make you feel. Fred, you got to admit. So you just recently got your hair done, like less than 2 weeks
Yeah.
ago, I think, or right around there.
Right.
You got to
Yeah.
admit, there's something about like when you get your hair did up, or when you're having a good hair day, or whatever it
Yeah.
is. You
Yeah.
feel it. You've got a little
You're
pep in your
confident.
step.
Yeah, you get the confidence in
Yeah.
it, man.
Until you walk
I
out of the
mean,
house, and then it's like, never.
Yeah, and then the world is just like
Yeah. And they're like, no,
Yeah.
everything's still the
the
same.
world is shitting on you.
Yeah. And they're like, oh, nice hair. A bird pooped in your shoe. You're like, "Wait, in the
Right.
shoe while I had it on? Like, exactly.
Ran down my ankle.
Well,
Yeah.
speaking of
All
birds,
right.
Fred,
Yep.
sort of in a way, Fred, you and Alan decided to take a trip on down movie memory lane
Movie land.
and go
Movie
see
land.
the fifth installment,
Yes, I think so. I think it's the
fourth or
first-
fifth installment.
Fourth one. It's the fourth Captain. Yeah.
Is it the fourth one or the third one?
no, there's
it's
way more
fourth
than
one.
3.
It's the fourth one because, like,
I think there's
First
like 20.
Avenger, Winter Soldier,
Mhm.
and
That's it.
Captain America.
Yeah.
That's it. It's
I
that's
guess
it.
so.
You guys went and saw the third, fourth, or fifth installment of the Captain America movie franchise. So,
Yes.
what is the subtitle of that one? Captain America, Ants in the Pants,
Captain America,
Brave
Hold on.
World,
Brave New World. Brave New World.
Brave New World.
That's it,
Captain
Brave New
America,
World.
Brave New World is the fourth installment of
Is
the
it?
Captain
I
America
thought so.
series, followed
Yeah.
by, or there was first Captain America, the First Avenger,
Civil
Captain
War.
America,
Yeah.
the Winter Soldier, Captain America, Civil War, and now
Civil
Captain
War, yeah.
America, A Brave New World.
Brave New World. Yeah.
A brave new world.
Is this
Yeah.
a musical?
Steve Rogers has given up the mantle of
Yep.
Captain America over to his, guess, new best friend,
Yeah.
Sam Wilson,
Uh-huh.
who before he became Captain America, was known better as the Falcon.
Falcon.
Yeah.
No, that's Freedom K.
Hey,
That's
spoiler alert,
Eagle.
everybody. We're gonna be talking about this movie. So
Oh yeah, spoiler. Cover your ears if you really like
Yeah.
Captain America, and if you really like
Fast
Captain
forward.
America, why didn't you go see it yet?
yeah.
Yeah, true.
So opens up like regular movie, like
Movie.
good old fashioned
Marvel.
fight scene, and
Oh,
Giancarlo Esposito's in it.
okay. All right.
Yeah.
I like
he's in it.
Giancarlo
Gus
Esposito.
Fring. Yeah.
Yeah, I can. He's got a sidekick too, who's like, I guess he's the new Falcon. He's his little younger sidekick.
Was Falcon?
Mhm.
Falcon was a good guy though, right? Like, so
Yeah,
is he a
Falcon's
good?
a good guy.
Is he a good guy
Yeah,
in this
he's a good
movie?
Yeah, he's a good guy.
I don't
He's a
think
good
so.
guy. So since like Civil War, they had the Sokovia Accords,
Sure.
and like all superheroes must be registered,
Right.
and you can't take any action without first the government saying, okay, you can go out and do this. So that's kind of how it is now in the superhero world. And and if you remember from the Hulk movie, General Ross, who was played by Harrison
yes.
Ford, it was played first by Sam
It was Sam Elliott was the first one.
Sam Elliott was the first
Right.
one, yeah. Sam Elliott, and then the other
Then it was that
nameless
guy.
guy. Yeah, that guy. I can't remember his name, but now Harrison Ford is playing it, and
Yeah,
General Ross has just been elected president of the United States.
that's right.
All right.
Right.
Get off
yeah.
my plane.
Yeah, get off.
Oh wait, wrong movie.
Close enough.
Yeah, second time he played the president, ain't it? Get off my damn plane. But overall, I think it was a good movie.
That's what I'll tell you.
It had good action.
Yeah.
The story.
Well, Alan,
was-
you said you saw it too, right, Alan?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
previews didn't give nothing away. Actually, the previews.
Right.
I mean, I thought when I saw it, it was like, okay, the Red Hulk, and I thought it was. I actually thought I knew what was going to happen, but it wasn't nothing
Yeah.
like I thought.
See, but I wish they wouldn't have showed the Red Hulk. Like,
Well, there was no way they were gonna. There was no way they couldn't talk about. Might as
Yeah.
well just.
right?
he in it?
Yeah, you had to show it. Yeah, he was in it. Yeah, they had
Yeah,
a
he
big
was
fight
in it.
scene.
So that they didn't let you down on it. So okay, so
Mm-mm.
you said so let's break it down. You guys both saw it. I have not seen it, so I am not gonna say I have no say so in this. But and what would you give? So let's start. Obviously, this is a superhero movie, so action forward, right? So what would you give the action element of it out of 7?
Out of
I give
7?
it, I give it a 5. I give it a
Yeah.
5. I give it a 5 on the action. It had, like I said, it had about 3 or 4 fight scenes, and not every fight scene he was in the Captain America suit.
Okay.
There were a couple fight scenes where he was just fighting hand to hand. And but see, that's the thing. I don't like Anthony Mackie. I mean, I don't know. I just don't like Anthony Mackie.
Yeah,
I-
he kind of looks like a bug of some sort.
Well,
Yeah,
the
he's always
issue
got
I
that
don't
little
trust him.
the issue I
that
had with
smile.
the issue I had with it was he was not a super soldier, so it's
Right.
kind of hard to, because even in the Shields episodes, they had that other guy. He was a super soldier,
Right.
They had, so
He took the serum.
he took the serum. It would have been
Right.
easier if Bucky had been,
The new
Captain America
captain.
would, but I
Yeah.
mean, it wasn't going to happen because he didn't want the
Right.
job.
Yeah.
But that was the issue I had was it was like because he doesn't have the toys that Iron Man have, so it was
Right.
easier to see, Iron Man because he had that suit. It was just,
Right.
but I understand what you're saying.
He does have
he wasn't really good at Captain America, but
yeah, it's just and I mean him as an actor. I mean, I just don't like him. I don't like him. I'm sorry,
get it.
Anthony
He's just
Mackie.
not your guy.
He's not my guy. Yeah, I mean, I wish Chadwick would have survived, and we'd have got more Chadwick out of in the MCU, but sadly we did not. So
No.
I mean, it is what it is. We're stuck with Anthony Mackie as Captain America, but
Well,
the suit was pretty cool. I did like that. They said that the Wakandans gave him an upgrade on his suit from for helping when in Endgame.
I'm just wondering, they're like, you know what? He's all right.
Yeah.
We're gonna hook him up.
Well, they
Brother.
basically, I mean, that was kind of like yes and no. I thought honestly, I thought they gave him the suit because he was with Bucky, and Bucky's their boy. You know, they're like, all right, if you're gonna fight with him, you know, we need to protect him.
Right.
So it was, you know, and the suit
I
was
think
cool.
everybody got a little something from we haven't seen yet, but like Bucky's arm. The Wakandans gave Bucky his new arm.
Right.
So and I'm pretty sure Tony's dead. Thor don't probably need anything. Thor don't
so
need
does this
anything.
takes place how many years after everything? Like
This is probably I'm guessing the last movie was.
This is what 10 years after the snap.
It's got to be.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's got to be.
10 years, I mean, they're
got to
already
be
down
about
to,
10.
you know.
Yeah. They got a new
after.
president. Yeah.
Yep.
And then after everything that went through the MCU, as far as like Falcon and Winter Soldier and all the other little movies and time has passed. So I'd say about 10 years.
All right.
With
So
Hawkeye and all that shit already happened.
You gave the action. You gave the action a 5 out of 7. What would you give the plot? Also out of 7.
5 out of 7. The plot, in my case, I give it 3.5.
I mean, was it advanced? Did it lead? Is it leading? Is it one of those movies that's like this is leading to a bigger conflict? Like, are they leading into the next? See, I don't know enough. I'll be honest.
They're leading into the next Hydra because the leader.
Right. I mean, I read the comics as a kid, but I don't remember them like the way that what. I don't know what they're doing with them, so I didn't know if this was just like, oh, this is just a puzzle piece that's going to lead into blah. And so right now it may be like kind of shitty on story, but but if you after X, Y, and Z happen, if you rewatch it, you'll be like, oh my God, look at all the Easter eggs and the, oh my God, they said everything, I don't know.
They teasing this and that.
Yeah, because
I don't know who was
the leader was the guy who was supposed to be he thought he was going to be the Red Hulk. And he was the guy in prison.
Oh, the big brain?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he arrested though. Like they arrested him. And then
but he's gonna be like the Lex Luthor. He's gonna be like the Lex Luthor, right? And you didn't he's a big character in the comics.
Yeah, but they kind of messed him up though. Like he looked like a lizard more than like
more than the big head. He didn't have the big
head. Than the big head. He didn't have the big head. Yeah, he just had like looked like burn blisters on his
and then they introduced a little bit of X-Men in it also.
Is it Brainiac? Is that what you're talking about?
No, it's not Brainiac.
Okay.
Yeah, Brainiac's he's a computer. I think he's also DC.
Well, Brainiac. Well, I'm obviously not the Brainiac, Fred. You said big brain. I was thinking MODOK originally, but it's not MODOK.
MODOK was.
But they introduced Adamantium, whatever they.
They did. Right. Yeah. They did Adamantium. Yeah. And then like they did a whole thing on the Celestial from Eternals. Like nobody had brought the big giant Celestial that's sitting in the middle of the ocean up,
nobody brought they didn't bring
I'm glad they threw that in there.
What about that thing that's sitting in the ocean?
Big giant fucking man thing.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Yeah, that was left out there for a while. Good. So all in all, would you say, first of all, new Captain America better than old Captain America?
No.
No.
Okay, new suit better
No.
than old suit.
No, because he
Wings?
Yeah,
Captain
I give
America
it
with the
suit. Yeah,
Captain America
yeah.
with
Captain
wings
America
or without
didn't need
wings?
the suit. In fact, Captain America would just jump out of a plane with the
Well, you
parachute.
have to think that's part of it
Yeah.
too. Is that maybe the original Captain America didn't need all that stuff?
No,
So-
he didn't. He had the serum. Like
Right.
I said,
And so when the
then
Wakandans were like, "Do you want us to help you
Stop 'em.
out?" He was like, "I don't have any money."
he
Yeah,
gave the
exactly.
option. They gave him the option to take the serum,
Yeah, and he was like, "No, I'm okay."
but
they
he,
gave.
he
Okay,
turned it down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
he
that doesn't
turned it
make any
down.
sense at all.
Which
That
was
seems
smart
like
thing
that
to
would
do.
be part of the job.
Yeah,
Because you got to be
Yeah,
pure to take
that-
the serum. If not, you'll just go corrupt and go crazy. Turn
Yeah.
to the red off.
There you go. Now you know. So that's what happened to you, Alan.
Yes, that's what happened to me.
He'd been the
There
Black
you go.
Hulk. He'd been the
Yeah,
Black Hulk.
Ah!
Ah, motherfucker.
I can think of something else that the Hulk would roar, but I can't say it. Okay. So you don't need to. It's everyone knows. Everybody can think of it. So, Fred, well, all right, great movie, all in all. Worth.
Right.
Is this the fourth phase of Marvel? Is this what phase are we in here?
I don't know what phase they're in. I think it's five.
Is that a
or
thing
six.
anymore, or was that just bullshit?
Yeah, I think it is, but like it's gonna be hard now because now you gotta they reintroducing all these new younger
right.
soups that like they don't grab me the way that the original.
Well,
No.
yeah, because it's not
originals
new
did,
anymore.
you know
That's
what
the
I
thing.
mean?
Is it's not like
Yeah.
originally you had like the firepower of like
like
these are,
like
these
the
are comic
main
book
guys.
movies. Yeah, for the people who were like on the fence, who were like
Right.
comic books are for nerds. They were like, yeah, but look at the star power in these movies. How could you not want to
Right.
see them? And
Yeah,
then they got them. They wooed everybody over here, and now it's like now
Right.
here's some scrubs.
yeah.
Well, I don't
Why
know.
not watch 'em?
Honestly, because I mean, really, besides Robert Downey Jr., they really didn't have any stars. I mean, now they're
Chris
stars.
Helms. Yeah, they're stars now.
We didn't
Yeah,
Thor guy.
But,
no,
like,
I didn't know
Hemsworth
who
was a
he
star.
Mark Ruffalo is a tremendous actor.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah,
and for
but
Samuel L. Jackson. You heard of him?
yeah.
I mean, honestly,
Little
I like
known guy.
I like the Ed Norton better than Mark
Ed
Ruffalo.
Norton. That's a big name.
Yeah,
you
but
know-
he was difficult.
And that's
Well,
the
that
other
was-
thing.
that
That
wasn't his
was
fault.
the other thing they did on this movie. They went from the Ed Norton Hulk.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
like, this is like the second part of the
Good.
Ed Norton Hulk.
Pay
Right.
respects.
Yeah. Yeah, because
Pay
they
respects
brought
to that
in
pile of shit that I
Liv
watched.
Tyler. They brought Liv Tyler back in.
Uh,
Yeah, they
uh,
did. Yeah, they
No
did.
thanks. No thanks.
Oh, she doesn't do it for you, Matt.
She looks too much like her daddy.
Ah, no,
She does, man. Look at her.
no, she doesn't.
Dude
She
looks like a
does.
lady.
I don't think so.
Lady looks like a dude.
She just does.
But-
She's not for me, but it's okay. You know what?
She's
Some
a good
people are
actress.
into it. Yeah,
Yeah, she is.
she's an actress.
Yeah, she's good. She's a good. actress.
Looks just like her dad, though. So anyway, well, Fred,
Yeah.
all
Yep.
that you told me you had leaving the movie, you had more questions than you had when you went into it. So you said you had a question.
Yes, you did.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
The
did
movie.
have a question. Yeah,
Some
no,
sort of
I did have
question.
a- right. Yeah, it was Marvel related. So like, and we'll make it quick. Like,
No, Fred,
okay, so
take
no,
your
just-
time, bud.
well,
Yeah, that's right.
just-
Take your time.
So
We're not trying to get to any
okay,
jokes.
so
in the
you
show.
know Thanos did the snap, right?
Snap. Yep, Snap Arena.
Right, and had disappeared like half of the people
Right.
Mm-hmm.
in the universe. Okay, so what if Thanos did the snap and your wife or significant other was taken? Like, and then
Oh,
And
okay.
then-
And then
5
years later.
and then 5 years later,
I know what you're talking about.
yeah, then he brings everybody back.
Sure.
But you moved on, like you
Yeah,
didn't.
that's right.
You didn't had like 2 or 3
You know,
kids with another
nah,
woman.
you
done
turned
got
gay,
remarried. Yeah, you turned gay.
you turned gay, and
He took all the women. He
yeah.
took all the women.
Right, he only
Like
snapped
my
the
man.
chicks.
Yeah, yeah.
So
what do you
what
do?
would
Do
you what would you do?
what
I
do
think
you
that you
do?
would.
You get
I
back
think
with
the,
your old spouse?
no.
Or?
I think the argument could be made that 5 years is a long ass time,
Yeah,
and for one of us to have 5 years and the other one not to have those 5 years, I think
right.
that's like a, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Only Freddie would have thought of this.
no, it's a legit question. I mean, this makes sense.
Yeah.
I would think that at that point you're like, listen, it would be best probably for us to not,
Yeah, it'd be Castaway.
get back together. Like, you can't really do, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it's
like
weird because you'd be
Castaway.
like, oh, remember when President Gorglock
Yeah,
kicked us
but,
into the
but
fucking
think
road?
about
Yeah,
what,
right.
What does that
but,
mean?
but think about
No.
this. That bitch is coming back 5 years younger. She's gonna look like
Yeah,
she did
she's
5
like,
years ago.
yeah. She didn't
I mean, not untrue.
She's gonna look like she did 5 years ago.
Well, but that's part of it too. When how
Mhm.
fresh, because I mean, you weren't like, oh, she got snapped, and the next day you got married.
Right.
So, like,
yeah.
You know how it is, man.
You had to go through grief counseling and
Right, and the other person probably got snapped. Their
Yeah.
loved one got snapped too. So maybe we hook up the snappers, the snappies.
yeah, maybe.
I'm like, you guys work it
Yeah.
out.
And what if you owed like
We can
car
start
payments,
a
and
dating
then you got
snipe,
snapped away when
dating
you
site.
come back? Do you have to pay those
Yeah.
car payments back?
Yeah.
You
You're
know,
5 years
credit card
behind.
debt. You're 5 years behind credit card payments and shit. You know?
I feel like if that happened, they'd be like, I feel like they would be like, hey, you know what? We'll call it even. But realistically, no, you're 100% right. Yes, they would make you pay. all
Yeah,
that
no.
That would make you pay it all.
And
shit. Any
then-
insurance
then-
that they paid out would
I
have
was
to be
about
paid
to
back.
say, insurance ain't paying for that anyway. You
No,
know what I
that's
mean?
true.
They
Yeah,
ain't.
they're-
No, they ain't paying for that.
That's an act
You
of
ain't got
God.
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ain't
Yeah.
pay for that shit.
Denied, deposed.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, oh god. Imagine the shit show that. But yeah, so I get it. I would say, you know what? Probably it'd be best for us to move on.
Yeah.
And I feel like the person, because that's the thing. Where were they for 5 years? Are they snapped back like immediately a second after it happened, or like, you know what I mean? Like, that's crazy.
Like, yeah.
No, they're snapped back
where-
5 years later.
But where were they for 5 years? In purgatory? Like, just
No, they didn't
chilling,
exist
or-
for 5 years.
Yeah,
Right.
They just didn't exist.
Yeah, because I remember Spider-Man. He says one day I was here, and the next minute I'm 5 years later.
Right. Yeah. And
So there you
that's
go.
crazy. Like,
Except
just to
him,
be
because
like,
he had
what
the
if-
spider sense, so he knew what was going on.
Right.
what if you like? I wonder if he snapped and then like you came back in the exact same spot you was in.
That's what I'm saying. Because what if they built?
What
a
if you was
memorial
like-
there?
Yeah. What if
Somebody's
you were
riding a
walking across the
lawnmower.
street? Yeah, you just got hit by. You get snapped back and get hit by a car. Like
You get snapped back.
Yeah.
You're taking a grumpy in a building that doesn't exist.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you don't care.
Exactly.
Stuck in a
man.
wall. You're like
Yeah,
stuck in a wall.
yeah.
Oh,
I told her
God.
not to renovate. So, well, there you go. So that's your hypothetical. I got some hypotheticals if you want to bust them out real quick, or we can wait till after the break. It's up to you guys.
What?
Okay.
What you wonder? What'd you
I got a
do?
few hypothetical questions for you, Fred.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Spell
All
'em
right.
out.
All right. So, Alan and Fred, you guys are abducted by aliens. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And they claim that they stole your childhood memories, but they offer to return them to you on one condition.
But
You must now forget your favorite person in the world forever. Do you get your memories back or keep the one that you love?
do I get to
in your
tell
life.
him who my
No.
favorite
You said
person is?
do you keep your favorite person or the person you love the most?
No, the favorite person.
Their favorite person.
Oh, to get and I'll get my memories back. Fuck that person.
Right?
Yeah.
Alan, RFK Jr. is going to be so mad at you.
Thanks, Alan. No. Thanks, Alan.
I mean, think about it.
Don't
come
be
on.
anymore.
That's my childhood memories. Those are all my friends. Just to remember one person? Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Yeah.
true. You got to think that's for the better. I mean,
Right.
again, like you said, it says the person you like the most. So that could be somebody you don't even
Yeah,
really
could
know.
be like
you know?
It's like Dave Chappelle.
Richard
my
Simmons.
favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be whoever I like the most. Then 2 weeks later, I may like somebody else. So
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So,
see,
all right.
we're humans, so we beat the aliens on that shit. But
Right.
sucker!
We got you.
You don't appreciate our level of pettiness, aliens.
Yes.
You didn't expect that.
You're not from around here, are you?
Yeah, come on, boy. You want me to care about somebody? Fuck you, man. It was America. We gave up on that.
America.
All right. So, Fred, how about this one? You gain the power to teleport anywhere in the world instantly.
Yeah.
But every time you do, an unknown person somewhere else in the world teleports into a life-threatening situation. Do you use the ability to your benefit, knowing your actions could have dire consequences?
Do I know
every
the
time
person?
you teleport? No, somebody random person somewhere in the world is teleported into a situation that could hurt them.
A pool of sharks.
If they're pool sharks, if they're allergic to peanuts, they could be peanut factory. You never know.
Yeah, I do it.
If they're married, they pop up in a strip club.
That's about
I would do it.
Shit, I'd be like,
I would do it like I wouldn't do it like every day. I wouldn't be like,
you wouldn't teleport to work and back.
I wouldn't teleport to work and back.
Teleport to lunch.
I wouldn't do that. Yeah.
You got to take a shit and be like, chook.
Yeah.
Just teleport the poop.
It's a shark fit.
Could you just teleport the poop? That would be cool.
Yeah.
We wait till the last minute. Our type of work, we always wait till the last minute.
Yeah, wait till the last minute. Yeah.
All right. So we're saying you would still do it, just sparingly.
Yeah, sparingly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's fine. I mean, people are going to die anyway.
Well, you didn't say they were going to
die.
die.
My wife want to talk about something.
In a life.
Yeah, they can get out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not, again, that could be, they have to cross a busy interstate. Who knows? Who knows what it could be? Who knows?
I expect you to die, Mr. Bond.
No,
how did I get here?
I have reservations at 7:30. All right, so how about this one, Fred? Yeah, my wife asked me to go to the store and get tampons, so I had to splash in and out, and this other person died. So at a fancy dinner party, Fred, you find out, and this one's a quizabub for me personally. So you're at a fancy dinner party, guys, and you find out the main dish is made with the meat of an animal cloned from your own DNA. Do you eat it to avoid social backlash or refuse and face endless awkward explanations about why you're abstaining?
Yeah, I'm not eating it.
No, if it came from me,
it's a clone. So, like, let's say we're in a world. It's already dead. There's no rescue in it. We're in a world where, like, somehow or another, Fred, because of his perfect hindquarters, they were like, man, if we could just put a little bit of Fred in every sheep, the lamb chops would be epic. And so Fred was like, well, for $50 million, I'll splooge on a sheep and you can do what you got to do. Right. And of course, Fred's going to take that.
Why don't you just take my plasma?
Yeah. These things are
DNA.
No, Fred said he's going to do it anyway.
Yeah, Fred's going to
say, like, this is the only way it's going to happen. We're doing this on my terms, or we're not doing it.
It won't work any other way.
There's no other way to make this work, guys. So that happens. There's a whole herd of Fred lambs, whatever.
Lambs.
I can't even do it. Right, exactly.
Rams.
And somebody says, oh, Fred, come over to our party celebrating our first batch of those things. We're gonna eat good. And you get there and it's a rib. What they do, they do the crown of ribs where they make like a circle and all the, you know what I'm talking about? And it looks so fancy. And they put all those taters in there and stuff. And you're like, oh, this is some good shit. And then you go to dig in and they're like, oh, the lamb is delicious. And you're like, no, you don't take that bite.
No.
You've never wondered how your own flesh tastes.
I've eaten myself before.
Okay.
Cut that.
Dip my toenails.
Make that at the beginning of the show.
That's a nice one right there.
No, I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. Like, everybody's picked off scabs and eaten them or whatever. Right?
Right.
If you have like dead skin or whatever, you're like, get it, whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. I think I would. I think I would feel like I had to try it. Like, I just have to know.
You tried it.
Yeah.
What's in my double on it?
Try it,
Well, like I said, which would be weird
Yeah.
though, because let's say there's 30 people there, and you're like, nah, I'm good, dog, and they're like, why not? And you're like, oh, don't worry about it, it's not a big deal. They're like, no, we use my great grandmother's recipe for lamb, and it's very important to me that you try it. And you're like, nah, I'm good. And they're like, just tell us why. Would you be like, well, because I stuck my dick in that lamb? Or would you like I just don't eat lamb?
Well, it'd be like, them
so
$50
they don't know.
No, they don't
like
know.
The other guys
okay,
they don't know.
So they don't know how he got the $50 gazillion.
No, they know that this is the fucking fattest ass rump roast they've ever seen on a lamb.
Yeah, it is Fred.
And they're like,
BBL Frizzy.
Exactly. So they don't even know. They don't know Fred from anybody else. He's just there as a guest of, Elon Musk.
I'm on opposite Ramadan. I'm just drinking.
Right. You're like, I'm doing wet March.
Yeah.
He's like, I can only drink. Sorry.
I'm only drinking liquor.
Actually, I would. I'd eat it. I mean, if
you take a bite, right, Alan?
I'm not eating it.
You gotta know.
Think about it. Think about it. I mean, you splooged in a lamb.
Right.
So if you're already gone that far, eating
I
it
love
ain't
that lamb.
Eating it is gonna be no problem. Eating it's gonna be like,
yeah,
I've done worse.
We made plans.
Yeah.
We were gonna run away together.
It's all ruined now.
One more time.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, in my case, I would, because it'd be like, what else? I've done worse.
I'm hungry as well.
Mm-hmm.
No,
that's the thing. Okay, well, how would you feel if they served it, you ate it, and then afterwards you found out about it?
I'd be mad.
Would you? Well, but like they didn't know it was you. They just knew. They were just like, it's this.
Do they have to? Do you have to cover your head?
You have to eat it through a hole in the sheet.
Yeah, she.
Yeah.
Have you heard about that? Like the Richie Rich.
Oh yeah.
They eat people, but they eat it and they have a sheet over their head to cover their shame.
Yeah, so you can't see him, so it's like it doesn't count.
Yeah, you can't see. Yeah, so it doesn't count. Yeah. Well, I've never seen him eat.
Right. I never. Before. Or you like put the hole over your mouth so that there's a hole and you eat it and you don't know what you're eating.
Yeah.
You can't be in trouble for that. It's a whole thing, Alan. White people do weird shit. It's only white people, I think, that do that.
They sure do.
All right, so how about this one, Fred?
It's like, what's that in your mouth? I don't know. It feels like a sausage, but I can't see it. So it must be a lamb then.
That's right. It could be. Who knows? Who knows what it is? There you go. It's new food, Johnson. All right. So how about this one, Fred? You and Alan are offered immortality and perfect health, but one person you know and care about will randomly be struck with amnesia and permanently forget who you are. Do you take the offer and sacrifice one relationship for eternal life? Let me get right out the gate. I don't want eternal life.
No, I don't want to live forever either.
I don't want to see this shit.
Everybody's going to die.
Fall apart.
So in other words, that person's going to die early, but eventually everybody I know is going to die.
Eventually, everyone's going to die. And you're going to be on like a burnout husk of a planet because there's nothing you can do to die.
I'll be like,
Highlander.
I'm going to use that. I use that shit to my advantage, man. Like, if you just like did some crazy shit, if you told the right person, look, I can't die. I don't know. They probably fucking use you, experiment on you.
Yeah, dude. No, you don't want to tell them
like that new movie, Mickey 17. I want to see that.
Right. You don't want to tell them that. You don't want to.
You don't want to be like. You can't tell nobody.
Listen, I'm immortal. The movie Highlander in the Highlander movie series has taught us that you can't just go around pimping out that your immortality. You gotta you gotta change. You gotta move. You got to dip,
Yeah,
dodge,
'cause
duck.
they're gonna experiment on you.
Right, because they're going to find
Yeah,
you and
man.
they're going to be like, what's up with this guy? Let's find out. Let's cut his face off and see what happens to it.
It'll grow back.
Right. And then when it
sure.
grows back, they're like, ooh, let's see if we cut off the bone underneath. What would happen?
It'll grow back.
Yeah, and it's the whole thing. You don't want to do
Yeah,
all
but
that.
I mean, if
Yeah.
let's say you're 900 years old, you know how to defend yourself.
Sure.
That's why nobody fucked with the Highlander, because he knew how to.
Yeah.
Carry around a fucking katana. everywhere.
Yeah, he did.
Broadsword.
And he only, he's 900 years old and had that same fucking accent all 900 years.
Yeah.
Lived all over the world.
Ain't think to lose that shit.
Yeah.
That's how. Hey,
Yeah.
that's part of the
I
catch.
am from the Highlands.
Yeah.
Be only
You're
one.
from the
there can be
Highlands.
only
From the
one.
Highlands. No.
So
I
no
said the
immortality.
Highlands.
Or Alan, you're taking immortality?
No.
No, Fred.
Fuck it. Give it to me.
Fred takes
I
it.
live
I'm not
there.
taking that shit, man. It's too much trouble.
No, I don't want to be immortal.
The problem is, see, that's the thing. I
I'll
think,
take it.
I do think, like, if you were immortal, or they were like, "Listen, you can't die," like you said, you would take some fucking risks, like,
Yeah.
because you knew they wouldn't be risks. Like, you could do
Not
whatever
for
you
me.
want,
Yeah.
knowing you could go to jail, or they go to jail for 100 years, and be like, "Cool, whatever."
Yeah.
Like, I'm just gonna chill. And,
Well, no, you can go to jail,
it-
get killed, and then wake up, be
Yeah.
buried or something, and wake
Right.
up and be like, I ain't going to jail
Yeah.
anymore. You know?
right, or like kill me, yeah, just kill me, cops, and then you wake
Yeah,
up.
I
and you're
want
like,
super
"Hey."
strength with it too, though. I want super strength
Oh,
with it too.
too much. Asking too much.
No, he can't have no super strength.
Okay,
Yeah,
for
I
super
want
strength, to throw super strength in the deal, you have to have a micro penis forever.
Oh, come on, man.
So immortal, in perfect shape, can't get sick, tiny
super
weenie,
strength.
super strength, but not on the wang.
Or what about super strength, but you can't live forever?
Yeah, I take that.
Yeah, I take the super strength that can't live forever.
I already pretty much have
Yeah.
super strength.
Yeah, me
Like,
too.
For a 10-year-old, I'm pretty strong.
Oh,
But all right,
Yep.
so I got one more, and
Yeah.
then we'll take a quick break before we figure out the rest of our things. And this is an easy one, Fred. I'd like to think this is an easy one. This may be the hardest one of all. All right, and Alan, get ready. This has got twists and turns galore,
Okay.
and there's a lot of math on this one. So,
Whoa.
Fred, you find yourself in a burning building with only time to rescue either a crying baby or an unconscious stranger. Okay? The twist, right? The baby has a 50% chance of growing up to be a ruthless dictator, while the stranger has a 50% chance of discovering the cure for cancer. Who do you save now that you know the stakes?
I don't leave both of them in the body.
No, I'd save the dude.
I'd save the
Why
stranger.
the hell
yeah.
am I?
Yeah, I'd save the dude because
But-
he has 50%. He's going to get cancer. He's going to,
Yeah, fix
save
cancer.
fix cancer. The other one has 50%
Of
that
being
he's
a
going to
dick.
be being a dick or not do
Yeah.
shit.
Right.
Yeah, or not.
You not do shit. So it's like,
Sorry.
yeah.
You
Sorry,
worthless dictator shit.
Alan,
Yeah,
Alan would grab them both, get to the door, and then punt the baby back inside.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like, this will teach you, baby.
Fuck you, baby.
It'd be like Kung Pao.
Yeah, exactly.
Remember
there
when
you
she
go.
another baby's like, oh, little pretty baby. And then she throws him down the hill.
Those are right down the road. Yep, that's exactly it. All right, well, we're going to throw
Fuck
this
you,
show
baby.
down the hill. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with more of the BLC podcast right after this. start the show. Welcome back to the Black Lincoln Collective podcast. We're so glad you're still here. We had a great break, I think. Fred's back. Did we? I did. I had a great break. I did so many vacations during that break, like minutes of vacations all over the world, and back. So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're so glad you're still with us on this, the 180th edition of the Black Lincoln Collective podcast. And Fred, like we said earlier, we decided we're sticking with our pop culture roots today. Yeah. And you brought to the attention of the group and the collective a thing that has to be seen to be appreciated.
Right.
Which is great since this is an audio podcast.
Yes, it is an audio podcast.
So, that thing that you did that I assumed you were going to talk about.
Oh, I thought you wanted me to. Yeah, so me and my wife were looking. I'm sorry, I thought you were going to hype it up. Me and my wife
I love your colorful descriptions.
Yeah, we were looking on the thing and trying to find something to watch, and we're looking at the new movies that released, and we saw she's like The Little Mermaid. She's like, because sometimes they'll put old movies on the new releases because they just, and I was looking at it, I was like, that don't look right. I was like
The Little Mermaid, yeah.
She's sitting on a pile of skulls.
Super cool.
I looked at the release date, and it was 2024, and it is The Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
So we decided to watch the trailer. Yeah. Oh, is it Little Mermaid?
I think so.
I thought it was
The Little Mermaid. No, it's The Little Mermaid too.
It's The Little Mermaid.
How did they do that?
So like, I don't know. That was her question. She was like, "What about the copyright and stuff?" And I was like, I have no idea.
Brief nudity.
Yeah, it got the mermaid nudity in it.
I'm sure it does. I don't like those teeth though.
I think I found something.
We've discovered a temple.
This is an incantation against evil spirits.
May get us booted.
Famous.
We'll see.
Where can I find this man?
You should mute it, Fred Allen, and we can.
The European woman wanted to sell some pieces.
All right, I'll be this white guy.
Hey,
I got this thing. Look at this. What am I? I'm walking, and I got to take a shit. I met this girl. She's
dance.
hot.
Yeah,
but her teeth don't look like mermaid teeth.
She's a Nebraska.
She's quite drawn to him.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a redhead too.
So she was like, "Get me out on the open water where there's the implication."
Yeah, he saw it.
It's a merman.
Merman.
I want to be a merman. So mermaids galore. Oh no, she's been around for 5,000 years. Still hot though. Maybe she.
Yep. No work, all play makes you back a dull boy.
There she comes.
Yes, it is.
Now she's mad, and that's obviously a mermaid shrine on the land. That's why wouldn't it be? And then he's got a stick.
See, basically, everybody's telling him that it's a mermaid.
Yeah, they're like, that chick's not good for you. They're like, she has flippers. She's not good for you. And
she's
like,
I don't
mermaid. Help me. I'm trying to kill everybody, but they're trying to kill me.
I feel like they should have named it something just a little different. I mean,
yeah.
But I mean, props to them for like doing that. Like, can we make
I don't know.
Can we make a movie called Iron Man?
Because it's not the
Little Mermaid, or is it Little Mermaid?
It says The Little Mermaid.
The Little Mermaid.
Yeah, but is Disney the Little Mermaid, or is it Disney's Little Mermaid?
I don't know. I don't know.
Little Mermaid.
Maybe the
And actually, I don't know. So evidently, there's a lot of
Little Mermaid.
Okay, here's why. Okay,
This was the Little Mermaid.
The original story of the Little Mermaid in Danish, Die Lille Hafenfrau, by Hans Christian Andersen, published in 1837, is in the public domain. However, Disney's animated film adaptation is not and has copyright protections. So
they can't make it like the other one.
Assuming it doesn't have a lot of singing and small cartoon fish in it.
It has a lot of
or a big octopus sea witch.
Right. I mean, it might still have that.
Yeah, octopus sea witch. Did you say octopus sea witch?
Yeah, octopus sea witch.
Yeah. Let me take this.
Damn it, boy.
That's what she was.
She was that. You're 100%.
She was a big octopus sea witch.
Octopus sea witch.
Yeah, she was. No, you're 100% right. She was half octopus, half witch.
Yeah.
Total 100% lady.
Yeah.
That's all that you need
Those
to know.
poor unfortunate souls.
How did you think? Did you watch the new one, Fred? Did you and the kids and the family watch the new Little Mermaid?
Yeah, with my
live action one.
Right wing father.
Oh, how was that?
Yeah.
He loved it.
Little black mermaid is what he called it.
He's like, a fish can't be black. What the fuck does that mean?
Is she black in the new one?
Yeah, that was the whole thing.
New one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What is
huge
it?
controversy.
Is it like cartoon?
No, it's
No,
a
it's
live
live
action
action.
mermaid, and the girl who plays
live
Ariel
action.
is African American,
Yeah.
and she's like a beautiful girl, great singer. There's nothing wrong at all.
Yeah.
With that? What's the deal?
Well, the deal is
Halle
that
Berry,
they
she's black.
did that, and people are mad because she's not. Because the made up character isn't the made up color that they thought that she was, because white people drew her for 15,000 years.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
like, it's
And
so
now
silly.
they're mad too now that Snow White's getting a live action.
Oh, is she gonna be like an
yeah.
Asian
well,
person?
Snow White. I think I heard something about that, but I think it's because they don't like the actress. Because even
They didn't
the,
like
I
the
don't.
actress on
Yeah.
her.
the Wonder
I don't
Woman,
know.
Wonder Woman
But
actress, whatever, she don't like
she's
them.
not. She's not white. I'm not sure what she is, but
Let's see.
she's not white.
So I seen the I didn't see that, but I saw it on YouTube. Was it on YouTube? The preview. I didn't see the preview, but I saw the thumbnail for Lilo and Stitch. So they're making that a live action movie
Yeah.
too. That's
They're making everything. They got to make
Yeah,
everything live action because they don't have anything new.
Yeah.
So are they making? Is it like live action or is it AI?
I'm sure it's
Bit of
live
both,
people and then robots and shit. I hope it's robots.
She's
It'd
Colombian.
be cool if it was robots.
Rachel Ziegler.
Oh yeah, I see. But she was in Hunger Games, and she's not a good actress.
Yeah.
They said it was radicalized to check every box that they can to the right people.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because even the dude from Game of Thrones was like, man, they took the little people out of it. They took
Right.
the-
Yeah. They took the dwarves out of it.
They
Yeah.
took them out of it. It was like, wait a
Yeah.
minute.
Well, no, he was mad because
They took
he
his
was
job.
saying that he was saying that
They said that
they-
she's
I can't
Hispanic.
remember.
She's a Hispanic actress, but apparently in the story, her skin was, quote, as white as snow.
Right.
So they were like, oh, she
Of
can't.
course, it was at white as snow. That bitch been sleeping for years. She hadn't seen the
White.
sun in, she hadn't seen the sun in years.
So they're super mad that she is of Latin descent.
Yeah. Yep.
You get it. You get it. Oh, look, the Black Lincoln Collective Comedy Podcast chimes in on our comments and says the BLC sucks. Well, fuck you,
So
asshole.
we actually
We
told
hate
you-
ourselves.
We hate ourselves.
Yeah.
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 Obviously.
Self-deprecating humor.
If you've listened long enough, you know that we
Yeah,
do
that
that
sounds
already.
about right.
Yeah.
So there you go, guys. So yeah, well, Fred, is there anything else in the pop culture realm of the world that you're feeling up?
Yeah, so we've been looking at the newest movies, the movies that are coming out this year. I think we talked about some of them. I'm just gonna go down the list, and you can stop me if you want to talk about them. Superman is coming
not
in July.
my boy, right?
No,
it's
not.
some dude, it's some other
No.
dude.
All right, so Alan,
it's
you
some
tell
other
us,
dude.
Alan and Fred, you tell me in or out on these. I'm out.
Superman.
Yeah,
I'm in. I gotta see it.
That's the dude from the guy who's producing it is the Guardians of the Galaxy dude, right?
okay.
Yeah, James Gunn.
Yeah.
James Gunn.
Dude
who's playing Superman is I don't know.
I don't know the guy who's playing Superman. I have no idea who he is. I know the dog.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so maybe. All right.
Yeah,
I
the
don't know.
dog.
All right, next one.
28 years later. I think we talked about that one a little bit too.
Yep.
I'm in on that.
I'm in on that one. Fantastic Four.
I don't know. I mean, I've been screwed by Fantastic Four. So
yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna see it. I mean,
I would like to see it, but I don't think it'll be. Like
I'll see it when it comes to
I think it's gonna be.
box.
I think it's gonna be set in a different universe. Like, and somehow they're gonna get pulled into, you know what I'm saying? Because the buildings and the cars are all like weird looking, and it still looks like the kind of like the 50s. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I believe it's some kind of
it's one of those wacky little universes, yeah.
Right. And that's coming out July 25th. It's a big year for movies. How to Train Your Dragon, the live action.
Oh, okay. See, live action again because
that's going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting.
I like dragons. I like turtles.
Turtles.
Parker once saw a dragon.
I'm Baron Gary is 7. It's true. So, all right. Well, I mean, that's so far those are pretty good. Like,
yeah.
What else you got?
Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts is it's like the knockoff superheroes from Marvel. So like the Red Guardian, Ghost from Ant-Man 2, Bucky, shitty Captain America from Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Elena. But I don't know
is it like a comedy
about Guardians of the Galaxy?
I think it's gonna be a comedy.
It's gonna be like I think
it's because
the preview, in the preview. Yeah, the Red Guardian, he's fucking hilarious.
And what's his name? Bucky's a state senator. He's like, sitting in there. He's in the elevator, like.
So maybe it'll be worth it.
And then, like, I mean, I think it's gonna be good. And then in the preview, they showed like they teased Galacticus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So like. That's another big super villain. So like, that's gonna be good. We talked about Snow White, new Jurassic Park, another one.
I wait for movie box.
Yeah, this is Jurassic World Rebirth.
Oh,
so they're going back to the park.
What is it, Chris? Is
life finds a way?
No, this is a whole new cast. Scarlett Johansson. Yeah. Scarlett Johansson, Mahershala Ali. Those are the two big names leading the film.
There you go.
All right.
All right.
The Minecraft movie.
Yes. Kids are very excited to see that.
Kids are very excited. I don't understand it. Like,
Red, maybe we'll all go together.
I mean,
maybe.
It'll be one of them. I got nothing else to watch. Maybe I'll watch it.
Yeah, exactly.
No, they want to see it. I'm excited for it. I'm sure it'll be great.
Right. And the last one is Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning.
Yeah, I got to watch it, man, because I've watched all the last one.
Yeah, the last one was pretty good, man. Like,
and they ended it like I had no idea that it was a first parter.
I didn't either. I didn't know they're gonna break it into two. Yeah.
No, man.
Okay. So this is a continuation.
I mean, when they ended it, I was like,
that sucks.
Yeah. Tom Cruise.
So what are you most excited for, Fred?
Most excited for I don't know. Probably Superman. I mean, even though I know it's gonna suck, I just know it's gonna suck. But I mean,
I would like to see 28 years later. I think that'll be good.
Mm-hmm.
And you never know. Superman might not.
I get
suck.
scared at scary movies.
Yeah, they're scary.
I'm too jumpy in my old age.
Yeah. Well, you always gotta watch your back nowadays. That's the thing, Fred, is when you're young, you haven't made as many enemies. So when you're young, you're like, I can do things with reckless abandon. Never gonna check my back. Now I'm like, somebody's always breathing down my neck.
Always looking to get.
Always check your back. So yeah, I'm ready.
Thing I did 10 years ago.
That's right. Hey, you never know. One of these days, somebody's gonna pop up and be like, "Hey, I'm your kid again." And I'm like, "No, gotta go.
Don't
Look over there." And then poltergeist and fucking gotta go. So you'll never see me run faster. So there you go, guys. Well, guys, I hope you had a great week. I hope you enjoyed our show. We'll be back next week trying to get that dough. Yeah, we'll see you next time.
He's a poet and didn't know it.
That's right. Take a shit, and then that's it. The end of the show. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Oh, good night.